All right, a couple of media stories that I want to discuss with you. There is a very interesting realignment happening in the wake of Tucker Carlson's firing from Fox News and, of course, the Dominion nearly $800 million settlement obtained from Fox, as well as the firing on CNN of CEO Chris Licht after only a year, which included a number of very strange programming decisions. Newsweek is now reporting MSNBC dethrones Fox News after years-long ratings dominance. Fox News' years-long streak of rating dominance has ended with new data showing it ceding the top spot to its rival network, MSNBC. Nielsen data regarding the week ending this past Sunday was shared on Twitter by AJ Katz, a reporter specializing in the cable news business. According to the data, Fox's primetime 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern viewership averaged 1.504 million. The average viewership for the more left-leaning MSNBC over the same time frame averaged 1.52 million, narrowly beating out the conservative network that has long been a leader in cable news viewership. There are a lot of important things to discuss here. First and foremost, this is a very small margin of victory for MSNBC. And I do want to remind everybody that I couch this story not as I'm cheering about MSNBC. MSNBC is a corporate media outlet, just like all the others, that has chosen a center-left, very establishment Democratic Party editorial position. It's well to my right. It's not super exciting. There's a media story here, and I want people to understand that. It's a media story totally separate from my particular political views. MSNBC is being helped significantly right now by, number one, the fiasco and disaster at Fox News, in which Fox was exposed in court for lying to their audience in order to get ratings on the basis of playing coy and in many cases overtly supporting Donald Trump's false claims that he won the 2020 election, to further conservative talking points, to maintain access to Republicans in power by repeating or allowing them to repeat uncritically their talking points. That has been really bad for Fox News, the firing of Tucker, etc. We then have CNN. CNN with a disastrous year with now fired former CEO Chris Licht at the helm. And so MSNBC truly has benefited from problems suffered by Fox News and by CNN. What this actually means for the future of 24-hour news media remains an open question. With fragmentation of the audience, thanks to streaming and to some degree independent media like our show and so many others that are available asynchronously online in podcast, YouTube, TikTok, etc. form, with a desire from audiences for a different type of presentation that maybe feels a little less corporate and a little more intimate in some way, this little blip in which Fox is down and MSNBC is up may remain or it may not as far as cable news ratings are concerned. But my prediction is that other forms of news media and political analysis are going to continue growing as a share of the total news media audience. Now you might say, well, David, you would like that, right? Because you benefit from that. We're doing fine already. We don't need to grow anymore. Everything's fine. And I'm not even saying the David Pakman show is what's going to grow necessarily. It's a question about the direction of people's tastes and appetites. And there's a real question mark now. The next 18 months, or how many months do we have? 5 and 12, 17 months. The next 17 months, not even 16 and a half months leading up to the 2024 election are going to be extraordinarily important in seeing what niches different media outlets choose. We don't know what Fox is going to do from here on out. We also don't know what MSNBC is going to do, but very interesting nonetheless. 30 million trees are destroyed every year for toilet paper in the U.S. alone. So toilet paper is a big contributor to deforestation and climate change. Our sponsor, Real Paper, makes toilet paper from bamboo. Bamboo plants keep growing, which means no deforestation. Bamboo also absorbs 5 times as much carbon from the atmosphere as pine trees. And bamboo toilet paper is stronger than regular toilet paper and even softer. So bamboo toilet paper is all around a win for you and for the environment. It's time to move on from that toilet paper from trees that you're using at home. When you use real paper, it doesn't feel like you're sacrificing anything. It's soft and fluffy, and they'll ship it to your door in plastic-free packaging on a schedule. Super easy. With every box of real paper you buy, they are funding reforestation efforts across the country through their partnership with One Tree Planted. So unlike the toilet paper that cuts down trees, Real is helping to actively plant them. Go to realpaper.com/Pacman and use code Pacman for 30% off your first order and free shipping. The link is down below.